My lovely Switch. You're so nice and soft. What? You think I'm awesome too? You shouldn't have. Oh. Hi. Everybody, how are y'all doing? We are officially past the 1 month mark for the Nintendo Switch, and I have to say, dudes, one of the best consoles Nintendo has ever made. I am loving this system. Within this first month, we've seen that the system has gotten off to an amazing start, has already passed the 2 million mark worldwide, and Nintendo has doubled their shipment for the system throughout the fiscal calendar year. The marketing has been spot on, the hype has been spot on, the games, Zelda Breath of the Wild, one of the best games I've ever experienced. I've already beaten the game, but right now I'm going back to get all of the shrines, trying to get as much as I can out of this game before Mario Kart 8 ARMS Splatoon 2 comes around the corner. They're coming around the corner. Now, as far as the hardware is concerned, I'm loving the design of the system. Dude, this is a system you just want to keep in your hands. I constantly see myself, whenever I have spare time, I pick up my Switch and I just want to touch it, feel it, the awesomeness, the epicness, it's all here. Now, on the internet, there have been complaints about the dock cracking the screen, about the Joy-Cons desyncing. There's even a latest complaint about the system being warped if it stays in your dock too long. But I can only speak from my experience. My system ain't warped. It's straight as a ruler, boy. And this is coming for someone that plays a system in the dock for hours and hours and hours. I've had zero issues with the hardware of the system. The most widespread problem was the desyncing of the left Joy-Con. My Joy-Con, I've had no problems. Now, I do have to say this, even though I rep them Joy-Cons, I'm also a Pro-Con boy. This has been the primary means of my gaming. Dudes, this is one of the best controllers I've ever experienced. The design, the ergonomics, how it feels in your hand, the cool see-through plate. There's even a hidden message under the right stick. How cool is that? Now, there's only one issue I have with the Pro Controller. The R triggers are digital instead of analog. How are we gonna get them GameCube Virtual Console games, Nintendo? Huh? How's Luigi gonna suck up them ghosts in his vacuum? Huh? How's Mario gonna squirt that water out of FLUDD? Huh, Nintendo? Did you think about that when you didn't have an analog stick on this control? Dudes, I'm loving how fast and responsive not just the screen is, multi-touch screen for the win, but to get in and out of games, to turn the system on and off, just like that. It's off. You can't even see me anymore. But I snap my finger again, I'm right back into my Zelda Breath of the Wild, taking out the Guardians. They've really learned their lesson from the Wii U. If you wanted to go back to the home screen on the Wii U, you'll push the button and you'll be waiting. And waiting. And waiting. And waiting. complete opposite on the Switch. Now, while I haven't had anything dysfunctioning on the actual hardware, I do have two issues with the system. One, the Joy-Cons are a little small. The buttons are a little too small for my liking. Don't get me wrong, they'll still do the job just fine, but the Pro Controller is the way to go if you want to seriously game on the system. The other issue I had was I had to buy a Nintendo Switch Ethernet adapter. The Wi-Fi signal on my Switch was horrible. The dock should have an Ethernet adapter built into the system. Other than those two issues, I've had no problems with my Switch. The battery life, Nintendo has confirmed that the battery life is anywhere from 2.5 hours all the way up to 6 hours, depending on the game that you're playing. But when I have the system on the go, I'm usually not playing for a real long time, just in short bursts. But when I put it in the dock, grab that Pro Controller, that's when it's on, like Donkey Kong. You want a banana? I can eat a banana right now. And so, dudes, that's my experience so far, a month in with the Nintendo Switch. I'm loving the system. I can't wait, dudes. At the end of the month, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe comes out. Speaking of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'm giving away Mario Kart 8 to a lucky subscriber on the Nintendo Switch. That deluxe, boy. All you gotta do is subscribe, share one video in the month of April on Twitter, and you're in the running to win Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on that Switch. What are your thoughts on the Nintendo Switch so far? Are you loving the system? Are you disappointed with the system? Sound off in the comment section below. I wanna know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. I don't care what the haters say. You're the best ever. The GOAT, the greatest of all.